Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cuz We Geek. We encourage you to stay geek, man. Listen, the man to my right said he about to get him a t-shirt. They got a C on it for Cuz. Got Cuz in the building. Joining me is the man whose superpower is cussing. We got Big J. And joining us from around the way, we got B to the mother bleeping A in the building, man. Listen, guys. If you are into the geek culture, into geek content, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening, Saturday mornings. We get our geek on, talk about all things related to movies and television. And also, to everybody, hit them likes for us today as we continue to try to build the algorithm up to find more geeks like yourselves to join the community, man, of geeks over here as we continue to build the channel up. Also, too, if you guys have any questions, any comments addressing any of the topics that we bring up here on the show, simply hit us with the comments in the comment section, and we'll address those towards the end of the show. All right, fellas, we got a pretty good one today, man. It's been a show that's been on a heater here over the last 2 weeks because we had 4 episodes total so far. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Big J said his superpower is cussing or whatever, right? It makes him feel... So listen, we about to talk about this show here, Invincible. Okay, so we're just giving y'all a heads up. If you have not seen episode 1, 2, 3, or even 4, we encourage you to go watch it, come back, and let us know what you think. But until then, spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yes, sir. We're about to talk about Invincible and it's all his spoilery goodness. We'll usually give our takes, and then we kind of give you a rating of the episode that we just watched. All right, y'all, let's get to it. Cuz, what's your take on this episode today, man?
I thought it was pretty fun. They went to the demon in the underrealm, having to fight the volcanic lady.
Volcanic. What's her name? Volcanica.
Yeah, Volcanica. It was. I thought it was pretty interesting for them to make a whole episode of that situation. But I also think that it was pretty good that it showed that Demon had paid his debt for everything that he did in the past when it came to helping or leaving and helping the surface. As well, so being able to pay all his debts, which gave him the ability to return to the surface as well, because they're going to need as much help as possible when it's all said and done. And then when Eve was getting ready to tell Mark about her being pregnant, that of course that's when Alan and his dad pop up to keep her or to stop that from happening. And it was perfect for what you were saying too. Like, of course, it won't ever be a perfect timing of it. So let me go ahead and tell you, and then boom, they pop up. It was funny that she told her friend, told the gay friend about it, and the friend was like, "Yeah, that's happy. Oh, unless you don't want it. How about you tell him instead of me? That would be much better." And I felt like somebody. It felt like one of the writers actually went through that whole situation before, how realistic it was. But to me, it was a fun episode just with the fighting that they did, and they just kept it around Demon and how Mark felt because he gave up the suit after having to kill, and so he was just fighting his own internal demon for the most part. And that's what also hindered him when he fought Volcana, whatever. What's her name?
Volcanica.
That's what slowed him down fighting her, is because he didn't want to kill. But I think he got to the point of seeing like she could regenerate, so he just kept putting her down, which was pretty funny. But it was a fun episode. What you got, Big J?
It's interesting. Sure, I've been seeing that episode has been getting hate online because people didn't like the little side quest thing.
It's funny you said that.
What's that?
Invincible season 4 is now episode 4 is now the lowest rated episode of the entire show. I didn't know.
I mean, when every episode is like a 90, 89 would be the lowest rated.
Yeah, I mean, I get some of it, like, because I mean, Devil was weird, and I didn't realize it was Bruce Campbell playing him, but the way he
I knew
played
that
him,
either.
kind of, yeah. Dude, I tell y'all last week, y'all need to go look at the voice cast for the show, especially this season is insane. The people they keep adding to the show. Like, I didn't realize Zachary Quinto was in the show. He plays what's his name, Rudy.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, everybody you ever heard of is in this show. But and then Domino, like, I don't know, she seemed cool before she got sliced in half and her face got cut off by Volcanica. But and then like the way that they kind of flipped the whole thing when he was like, yeah, I'm the devil, but it's not what you think. And even the way the devil was when like he got the crown, you thought he was going to become this thing, and he still got lit up. And I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I did too.
Y'all did a side quest, beat was it Cerberus, the dog, and then all of a sudden you still get lit up by a volcanic. She just dispatched him in a second. So I'm like,
yeah,
it's but like I said, I think it's good. And like I said, the twist where when his dad shows up with Alan, and she's just about to find out she's pregnant. So is that supposed to be what's her name, Tara? Remember their daughter? Because this is kind of early for them to be having her, right?
I think she the oldest.
Yeah, because Marky is the kid with
what's her name?
That's
Alyssa. So thank you. Yes, I think her name. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But
yeah,
it's the kid with her. So I just don't. But I thought this was early for her to show because I thought she came in. I would figure that would be in like another season or so before we had that story start up. So
yeah, we'd rather get this war pretty soon too. What it building up to?
Because the daughter was she was a key player in the war, wasn't she? Toward the end, because I think she fought. Didn't she fight some of Thrag's kids? Because
yeah.
She has to be
that's the one. And that's the one where Thrag had the kids with the
insects.
Planet. Yeah. We ain't got to that part yet.
But I'm saying
Dragon got to lose first and then go through all that.
But that's the thing. It would make sense though because she would have to be older because those kids grow like Oliver. They grew super fast. So that's why he had so many because he was just reproducing like crazy and then just kept they were aging up super fast. But
he would use them like weapons, throwing them at people. Whenever they go through them, their limbs, he using their limbs as weapons. I'm like, bro, this dude here, bro.
He heartless, man.
Thrag cold, boy.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, he don't give a D.
He don't care about
that. When his daughter was saw that, and bro was like, nah, I'm finna help Invincible. This dude here wilding.
Well, dude, he didn't consider his kids as kids. They were assets.
Yeah, he was just trying to get another army so he could fight Invincible now.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a trip, man. And then when they had that fight on the sun or whatever, that was the end of it all or whatever. But yeah, I ain't had no problem with the episode. I'm with you though, Big J. That threw me off, man. For one, them saying that hell is actually real, but it's not the hell that we think of, all that type of stuff. So, it's just something that the humans made up and all that. And it was like, you understand? They have a whole like it's in the Bible, right? Like this is before time and all that stuff. So you telling me they made this up from way back when? But then he also said that this is the sixth age or whatever of man or something like that. So I guess, man.
Was that the architect? He sounded like the architect from the Matrix. It's the sixth iteration of an anomaly.
No, he didn't use a bunch of big words that didn't make any sense of what the hell he was saying. I actually understood what he was talking about.
Oh, okay.
I still to this very day don't know what the heck the architect was talking about.
Come on, anyway, heretofore.
But now I'm with you though. When they had showed the devil, I'm thinking like they said, go get my crown. I'm about to go put the work in. I'm like, oh, okay. We about to get the, this all omnipotent, all powerful dude or whatever. Man, that dude got beat up. Like you said, he got beat up like the other guys got beat up. What's the point of me getting the crown in? For us to think that I'm thinking you finna do some work out here, bro. You got beat up. If Vince will go down there, he's more powerful around him, even Satan or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a side episode or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was nothing that was just really gonna lead into anything because it went from episode 3 where Alan and Omni-Man were talking about leaving and going to get his son to the end of that episode where they actually went to go get his son or, talk to his son or whatever. So, yeah, that's why I said, like, yeah, it's definitely a filler episode, bro. Like I said, I didn't hate it, bro. I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the greatest of all time, but I liked it. You know what I'm saying? It was entertaining or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the fact that
job done.
Yeah, it got the job done. Now it sounds like we're gonna have a whole nother like side something going on too, because Damien Darkblood is there to investigate on something, which I think what's gonna probably be is the fact that
Mum-Ra? Or not Mum-Ra.
You think it's gonna be that?
Mum-Ra, they've been teasing Mum-Ra since the first season, so he need to do something. You know what I'm saying? He finally came back.
I thought it was just like a little, like a little joke on the side or whatever. I mean, he was free. Now, what's gonna probably end up happening is that lady finna get to a certain point and she gonna probably like die or something. And he gonna be stuck out there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. Because I don't remember there being a storyline for him. I know he in the comic, but I didn't know if it was like an actual storyline or whatever. So I thought maybe it's like a little throwaway to kind of like show you, hey, like a little joke on the side or whatever. Because kind of like when he was saying like, yeah, I'm gonna take over this body, and you look down, it's like, oh, you're a woman or whatever. Like, yeah, so what? I need a man's body to take over and all that type of stuff. And then he got mad that he could have had Mark's body, but Mark ended up getting drugged down the hill, so he ended up having to take the old girl body. But she got up to the surface. He was like, oh man, that's right. He did fly her here, and he just started walking or whatever. So I think maybe it's gonna be kind of like what they did in Venom. That the older lady got taken over by one of the symbiotes. She started walking. She fell out because the body couldn't hold up no more. And then he went to that little girl, and then she started walking or whatever. That's why I thought maybe it might be one of them cases or whatever. But yeah, I don't know a storyline, man. Where he.
I was wrong. His name is Kyle Hoare.
Yeah, Kyle Hoare. Yeah.
Mum-Ra is the Thundercats.
No, I knew you talking about though. That's what he reminded me of. He reminded me of Mum-Ra. But yeah, like I said, man, it's a pretty good episode, man. I didn't have no issues with it. You know what I'm saying? So, but on the B ain't here. But what would you rate this so far, cuz this episode?
Give it a 80.
So an 8.
Yeah, an 8. It was a filler episode. It had Mark to fight his internal demons, like I said, trying to work through his issues. And then had his dad and Alan come back, so it did a pretty good job of carrying the story forward.
What you got, Big J?
I'd probably put it, probably somewhere in that range. I mean, maybe 78, 80. It was a weaker story, and it was, like you said, a filler episode. This little side quest of him going, because I don't know if it actually has going to have any consequence to the overall story. I just think they needed, we need 8 episodes. Let's do this. It's kind of what it felt like, but I don't think it's going to really affect anything going forward. We'll see, maybe. Or
it could have been one of them cases where, remember, he had like a little appearance at the end of the last season, right before it ended. Remember, and they were like, "Well, I guess we'll put that episode, kind of giving answers to that episode in this episode, in this season or whatever, and we'll put it right here." Because, like you said, it didn't really. I'm thinking when they showed him at the end of the last season, I thought, man, like that's gonna lead to something. Remember, I was talking about Spawn and all that. That's not even the same. It's not even the same hell. It's Spawn's hell. You know what I'm saying? Because Spawn actually from hell. Because they no Maraboja, none of that there. So that's why I was like, I wanted this hell just like the hell, Spawn's hell or whatever. They wasn't the same. So, yeah, it's interesting, bro. Like I said, I probably give it an 8. I'll probably give it an 8. It wasn't bad. Like I said, I liked the episode. It wasn't, like you said, it wasn't nothing like earth shattering or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just a solid episode. Kind of get you ready for next week, I guess, because like I said, we're gonna find out that we want to see her finally tell Mark she's pregnant. I hope, and we're gonna finally see Mark and them talk about what the plan is for this war or whatever. Because supposedly, man, like Battle Beast is somewhere in space, still frozen. So I don't know if they haven't found him yet, which is why they can't find him. So he's maybe he had that fight or whatever with a couple of them Viltrumites or whatever. So yeah, so he ain't found him yet. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. This season gonna be definitely interesting. But all right, y'all, let's go ahead and turn the page, man, and get to this main topic. But before we do, man, let's show some love to the merch. sir, ladies and gentlemen. If you're interested in merch of the channel, we have different types of t-shirts for each themes. I got on one right now, the Masters of the Universe He-Man theme t-shirt. You guys can scroll on down to the description box. We got links to each one of those merches down in the description box below. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. Let's get to this main topic. This is a pretty interesting one right here, y'all. So let's get to it. So check it out. Stan Lee on why Doom isn't a villain. This is pretty interesting. Let's check this out. Let the folks at home see this. It says everybody has Dr. Doom misunderstood. Everybody thinks he's a criminal, but all he wants is to rule the world. Now, if you really think about it objectively, you could walk up to a policeman and you could say, "Excuse me, officer, I want to tell you something. I want to rule the world." He can't arrest you. It's not a crime to want to rule the world. So it's unfair that he's considered a villain because he just wants to rule the world. Then maybe he could do better job of it. Or so I'm very interested in Dr. Doom, and I'd like to clear his name. So the late great Stan Lee is pretty much saying that Dr. Doom is not a bad guy. He's just a guy who wants to rule the world. I mean, technically he is, but there's certain ways on ruling the world that make you evil, right? But what you think about this, Big J?
Like I said, it depends on what the motive is. I understand he thinks he could do a better job, but I mean, I think I could do a better job. That don't mean I'm qualified. I mean, just because I think we all think we could do a better job than people currently running stuff. So does that justify him actually, doing the things he does and attacking the folks and killing people and all that just because he thinks he could do a better job? No. And enslaving people, like I said, most dictators think that they're doing the right thing in their head, and that's why they make all these sacrifices for the greater good and all that stuff. But yes,
when the sacrifice is us,
it's not. Yeah, it's not you. It's, I'm willing to sacrifice you for the greater.
Yeah, for the greater good.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't sacrificing me and make myself inconvenient, but I'm willing to send all your kids to die while we chilling, because it's gonna make everything better at the end at some point in the future, maybe possibly. But yeah, man, I think that they need to. I don't agree with that. Because like I said, it all depends on what your actual motives are. And Doom has shown before his motives are just because he thinks he could do a better job. That doesn't mean that he will do a better job. And he also has personal motivations. He's trying to amass power, not to make everybody's life better, but I think it's very much like how Loki was, where he believed that everybody's life is better if they're subservient. You know what I mean? Like if you take away free will, then you don't have to worry about, I got it, and you'll just be my slaves, basically how Loki thought. And I think that's kind of how Doom has a similar mentality. That I'll take away all your free will and just rule with iron fist, and everything's better. Better for who?
What you got, Cud?
Yeah, I agree with Big J. He's a bad guy. You can try to spin it all you want. Trying to be misunderstood. The fact that you're attacking, causing death. You are. Just because you want order and the way that you're going about it doesn't make you just a misunderstood person. You're a bad guy. If you're taking away people's free will, making them servants, or killing tons of people, stuff like that. Even if you have to, you talking about, I'm just going to kill 1,000 people so I can save millions of people. It's like you're still a bad guy. Like there's no way around it. So it's just crazy to see this quote coming from Stan Lee. I wonder if this is like his attitude towards Magneto too. Because that's what people have been saying. Like the more that you see Magneto, the more he makes sense for everything that he does, and it's hard to make him seem like a bad guy nowadays compared to what he was before. So I wonder if it's the same thing that he sees for Magneto. But yeah, Doom's a bad guy. You can try to spin it all you want. He kills a ton of people.
Yeah, it's kind of remind me when I saw this quote. It reminded me that the thing that I have issues with whenever they have a movie about a bad guy, and it's like they make the bad guy as like an anti-hero or a misunderstood character. It's like, well, no, that character's a bad guy. Like in the comic, he's a bad guy, right? Yes, Doom does want to rule the world. Like I said, it's how he wants to do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not act like this dude don't just randomly start attacking folks like the Fantastic Four on a whim just because he's sick of he don't like Reed Richard, right? Like, bro, that's not misunderstood. You evil. Why are you picking on me? Like, I'm over here chilling with my family. And you want to start attacking me or whatever? It's just crazy, man. I get what he's trying to do. It's kind of like you said too, cause with the whole Magneto thing. Yeah, Magneto. You know, you look at it now in today's time in hindsight, you think like, oh man, Magneto might be right, but at the same time, it's like it's how you're going about it, right? How you going about it, man? That's kind of evil because people are dying or whatever. Especially people who don't have anything to do with it are dying. So you kind of have a feeling. I mean, you feel a certain way about it or whatever. So yeah, man, it's I still look at Doom as a bad guy. Is he a great bad guy? Oh yes, he's one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Which is why folks are so excited about seeing him on the big screen finally. Because we had the different iterations of him in these movies. I know Big J liked that 2014 version of him. You know what I'm saying? And Fan Four Stick? your favorite movie?
Josh Trank.
You know what I'm saying? So I know everybody kind of ready to see this for some of the art that we got, man. Like they finna have the actual Doom that we've been asking for. You know what I'm saying? From the synopsis we saw about 6-7 months ago, it sounds like that's the Doom that's pretty much out the comic, the one who's a master of sorcery and science. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see. And I guess somebody put this quote out too because they want us to kind of look at Doom in this movie as being a misunderstood character or whatever. And I think a lot of people might start doing that just because of who's playing them too. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting, man. It's definitely gonna be interesting. I want to see their take on it. I can't wait for a trailer to drop so we can kind of see and get an idea what Doom talking about out here.
Yeah.
But y'all got anything else? You gonna say something, BJ?
No.
All right, y'all. Let's get to these quick hits. Check it out, man. We got Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse footage will officially release soon. So supposedly, man, he said the film will be releasing in 450 days from today. So it's less than that now. So that's a little over a year. So this will be coming out with a trailer here pretty soon. We'll be getting a trailer here pretty soon, according to Lord and Miller. So we'll see. But what you think about this, cuz?
I'm excited. My heart was racing when I saw it. I said, "Oh, we finna start getting images of it," because that's what, a year and 90 days, right around.
Yeah, about a year. Yeah.
So it's gonna be so exciting that it's coming up. I wonder if they'll do kind of like the Odyssey. Right when they hit a year out, they end up doing just like a trailer just to build it up. And they just don't give you anything much outside of that, other than like
we're talking about Sony. We're talking about Sony because the same people who gave us the trailer for Spider-Man 3 days before the movie came out. But go ahead.
That's also true. That's very, very true. I'm excited about it. I think this was the numbers for this one is going to be crazy too. It's going to run crazy because we've been waiting for this one for so long. As the finale to the this Spider-Verse. So this is exciting. This is exciting. Things are starting to finally happen for us with this movie, and about doggone time. What you got, BJ?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while. When did the last one come out?
Shoot, 18?
21.
Oh, 21?
Yeah, I think the first one was 18. The second one was, but yeah. So it's, I don't know. I think they're waiting too long. I don't know what they're doing. Why it's taking so long to get this third one out when they, kind of had an idea where they were going to go with it. But Like I said, I'd love to see the conclusion, but like I said, I don't know if they kind of lost some momentum by pushing it back so long. It may be like Avatar, when it's 8 years to the next one comes out. And I'm like, I'd moved on to 4 other things at that point,
Yeah. 23. It came out in 23.
Dang, that's crazy.
So it's 18, 23, and then 27.
It does seem like for animated, it does seem like a long gap between, probably because it's not like you're doing a lot of CG.
Well, for some odd reason, I think I said this on the last show. For some odd reason, with animation, it takes forever to drop. But with this one, they're doing a whole lot more than just hand drawn stuff. You know what I'm saying? And plus on top of that, I think I heard Phil Lord and Miller say again, not most recently, that there's some new stuff going to be attached to this movie. Some more technology that they're working with is going to be attached to this movie because each movie has something additional added to it as a far to kind of push the boundary type thing. And so now we're going to see that again on this one, which is probably why they're taking so much longer or whatever. My thing was, well, a lot of it had to do also with the script and all that stuff too. I don't know why they didn't have a script ready after the success of the first one. Going into the second one. Like I always say, you don't have to have a full-fledged, it's ready to go to filming right now script because certain things change sometimes depending on the circumstances or whatever. But have a skeleton, have an idea of what that next script gonna be. Don't wait till the movie, you know what I'm saying? It hit movie theaters, it hit DVD, it hit VOD, it's on Netflix now. It's been on Netflix for a month, and now we're gonna work on the script and then go into production or whatever. So yeah, I'm just excited for the movie, man. I really am. This, like I said, I think everybody is. We've been waiting. You said 2000. I don't know. I thought it was like I don't know why I thought it came out like 6 years ago. What it feel like?
Yeah,
I feel like it came out like 6 years ago or whatever. Because they kept pushing it back. Remember, it's supposed to come out
2 years ago.
It was supposed to be
2 years ago.
Yeah.
But after the last one dropped, what did we say? They set up this one when at the ending for the last one. So you would think that they had a clear vision of the last one's gonna be this. This is gonna be the conclusion of the story. And then they showed like a year or so ago, they showed preliminary like animation because they dropped like a couple scenes of Miles and both versions of Miles of going through the city and stuff. And I'm like, okay, they're working toward, but then it's like then it goes silent for like a year, and then they say, oh, it'll be ready in another year, and and 450 days. I'm like, that's weird to me that it's taking that long. Or like, did they pivot and re-scrap the whole script or something? Is Sony stepping in, putting their thumb on the scale because they need this to be, we want this to be $1 billion movie like the other Spider-Man movie, so we need to this and that. And I don't know. It's weird because, like I said, it shouldn't take. I understand animation takes a little longer sometimes, but once again, if you've got a concept in mind, you should be able to go. And not, we need to take a break because, our actors had to scatter. This is a voice actors. You can record most of your stuff in a couple of days for the voice work. So as long as you got a script action.
What's the guy named Jake? I forgot his last name. Who's what's the name? Peter B. Parker. Oh yeah, matter of fact, I think he just said that he's in the booth right now, recording his stuff. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's to the point, like you said, Big J. I don't know if y'all remember. I think we talked about it a couple times on the show. They pushed it back like 4 times. So that's why I was like, okay. But then when it's pushing it back, we weren't hearing anything about, they already got the script and everything. It's like they ain't started the script yet. They only had an idea what they want to do yet. I'm just like, bro, come on, man. Like, why are we doing this right now? You know what I'm saying? And so, like, hopefully, man, they stick to this plan and stick to this date. So that way we have a concrete something to kind of stamp on or whatever if they actually going to do the show, do the movie or whatever. So, because I guess I'm with you, man. Like, 450 days, I know it looked like a lot, but that's not too far away. Hopefully, don't get to 250 or whatever, 225 days, and it's like, you know what, we need another couple of years. Like, bro, come on, man, what we doing? So I don't know. We'll see though, man. We'll see.
Yeah, December they're like 300 more days.
Exactly. And that number keep going up. 450, 550, 650. Like, wait. That's not how you count down. What's going on? All right, let's see what we got for next, y'all. Check this out. Your boy Chris Evans will officially return as Steve Rogers in Avengers: Secret Wars. What you think about this, BJ?
Is that a surprise? Or did we?
It
Did
surprised
we?
me. I thought he was
You thought he
dying
was
after
gonna die?
Endgame. I thought he was going to die at the Endgame.
Doomsday.
No, Endgame.
You thought he retroactively died in Endgame. I get it. No. No, I don't know. I thought that was a possibility, but I think maybe he'll die in Secret Wars because he has to. Not to be at all, but he has to die because how you gonna have a new
Does he have
Steve
to die?
Rogers? Yes, because he's in his 40s. He can't do it. Look, I know y'all love these old men playing these like what's his name? Hugh Jackman, who's 57 years old.
You say Michael
Man,
Keaton.
huh?
Batman.
Okay, Michael Keaton didn't have no
Keaton.
six pack. He wouldn't walk around shirtless doing the Batman when he did the Flash movie. They want to see Wolverine do a Wolverine shot every movie, and that man can't keep being ripped for the rest of his life. He's getting old. Chris Evans is in his 40s, and he might want to have a carb at some point. You know what I'm saying? He may be like, "Ooh, bread!
Like ice cream.
I heard about it." You know?
I ain't had a burger since '86.
Yes, I'm like, dude, y'all gotta let these people live sometimes. Let that man grow old and do other stuff. But fans like, no. Somebody said something that was interesting though. I saw the other day because they talked about the fact that they're talking about dropping a new Lord of the Rings movie,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, why? Like, why can't you let a franchise tell a complete story? Why can't you, like, if you doing something based on a book series, do the movies based on the books and then let it go? You can't be like, hey, we made all this money on that stuff a long time ago. We got to bring everybody back and do it again. And I'm like, stop. They did that with Sinners. They were like, we need to go with Sinners Part 2. Everybody died.
I'm glad Ryan shut that down, though. He was like, no, there's no sequel to this.
Bro, you know what's crazy about what you just said, BJ?
Mm-hmm.
So the movies, like you said, Lord of the Rings got like 3 books, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, so they want to continue that and make up stories based off of those 3 books.
Mm-hmm.
But movies who got multiple books, like more than 3 books, like 5, 6, 7 books, you don't finish the series out.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, I mean, look at Harry Potter. They did the Harry Potter movie, they did all the books, and then they were like, let's do this thing from this one obscure book that was in part of the book, and we'll bring that and make a whole nother series of movies about it. I'm like, dude, let it go and tell another story. The same thing with him. Y'all want to hold on to Steve Rogers? It's got to be Chris Evans. Nobody else. Dude, cast a younger one, get a dude that's in his 20s, and let him be Steve Rogers for the next 15, 20 years. And
I'm not mad at it.
Keep it going like that. Don't keep trying to hold on to the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't make any sense. If you want to be able to continue to tell stories, because you box yourself in to where you have to tell stupid stories because you're trying to keep these people in and justify the reason that they're still there. You know what I mean? Just like they're talking about keeping Hugh Jackman. I'm like, and there'll be 2 Wolverines. Like, why do we need 2 Wolverines? You know what I'm saying? We got to keep Hugh Jackman. He got to stay Wolverine until he's 90, like he joked about. And then we'll have a young Wolverine that's in all the new stories, but he'll just be, Hugh Jackman. If it's one universe, if there's no more multiverse, what is the point of having multiple versions of these characters, the legacy guys run around? Because it just diminishes the new people that you're trying to establish as that character going forward. Because nobody's ever going to respect them or think that's the guy as long as the other guy's still running around.
Couple things too on that, Big J. I hope you're not copying off the comics. Where remember I told you there's a few characters from Secret Wars that were in other universes that actually stayed in the 616. Like Miles is one of them. Old Man Logan. You know what I'm saying? Like I hope they're not going that route. If they go that route, I'll be mad, bro. Like you said, let's just move on, reboot the universe. It's your opportunity to reboot things that don't work no more. People who are getting older, you can reboot it for that way. You can keep those continuation of the story for those characters or whatever. I said that before. Ken Feige even said it. He said it. Hey, that's what kind of their plan is. Kind of like reboot a little bit, like a little soft reboot or whatever, right? Because he wants to recast a Captain America and an Iron Man. That way, like I said, you'll have those characters in this universe forever. Like how can the comics? Iron Man been around since what, the 60s, and now any comics now he's still young or whatever. So you want to kind of keep that story going or whatever. But no, I'm with you, man. Like I don't want to keep rehashing the same actors or whatever. They're older now. Let's go ahead and get some young actors in here and keep those characters within the universe. But what you got, cuz?
I'm not surprised, but we do have to pay attention to the phrasing as well that they keep saying Steve Rogers and not Captain America.
Yes.
So that's a very important part to pay attention to. So I'm not really surprised that he's going to be in Secret Wars, but yeah, definitely paying attention to the phrasing that they use as for Steve Rogers and not Cap.
Question for both of y'all: Is Steve Rogers gonna touch the shield in any one of these movies?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. To hand it off again.
I mean, I just wondering because, like you just said, because when you said that, I started thinking. You said Steve Rogers. People got to pay attention to that. It says Steve Rogers. That's why I'm like, yo, is he gonna be? No, not that he's gonna be Captain America, because suppose they said that, Sam is Captain America, so he's gonna be Steve Rogers. I'm like, I wonder if he ever gonna touch the shield again in any one of these movies or whatever. So that's gonna be interesting how they do that. If they do reboot it and then have a younger Steve Rogers or whatever again, like, is he gonna be Captain America when they reboot everything? Like, how are they gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's gonna be interesting, man.
So I was trying to think of what franchises have successfully kept a character going but had different actors, and I was like, Doctor Who. I'm like, they've had 17. I looked it up. So they've had 17 Doctor Who's since they started making the show. Yeah. And it's still Doctor Who. But people act like, oh no, you can't change actors. I'm like, yeah, you can. They showed you how to do it. Change actors and keep it moving.
And why would you? And why would you not want a younger actor to portray that character? Like, why would you want an older character that's kind of like limited? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I'm with you. I don't care. Like, as long as you keep the actual character within the MCU, you can reboot it all day long. I don't care about that. Yeah. It's just like I said, I'm with you. Like Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. getting old, man. Y'all can look at the dude and see he getting old. Like, it's about time to. I ain't saying past that mantle, but I'm saying past that character. Hey, now you're Tony Stark now, and you can be Iron Man or whatever. Like, go ahead and do that, man. Reboot it. This is giving you the opportunity to do that. You know what I'm saying? With this movie. Now, I don't know what's going to happen 15 years down the line or about 15 years down the line when we get there. But when you right here at this moment, you have an opportunity to reboot it and get younger people. That way you can continue these stories and it seems more believable now. Because you go, hey, I could see a 25-year-old out there flipping around with a shield throwing stuff compared to a dude who's 50. That is, I mean, it makes sense.
He is 60. He'll be 61 in about 5 days.
Who's Chris Evans?
No.
Robert Downey
Jr. He turns 61 on April 4th.
Yeah, see.
So y'all want this old short? Like I said, not height, but you want this old short man to keep coming back.
I am Iron Man.
Or Doom. I mean, you want
hold on. I got it. Hold on.
You want to play Doom for the next 20 years? Where, like I said, they're gonna have him literally coming out there like Charles Xavier in a wheelchair, but not for the effect.
Yeah, I don't.
He can't walk.
I definitely don't see him playing Doom for that long, bro, because he costs way too much money.
Yeah,
way too much money, bro. Because if Doom lives after this, then he's definitely gonna be used again here in the future or whatever. So yeah, I don't see them. I don't see them keeping around, man. Bro, that dude making folks understand. Dude making $100 million.
For 2 movies.
$100 million for 2 movies. I can't see them doing that, man. That's just not Kevin Feige's MO. I don't. I mean, they brought him back, to kind of revive the Marvel lore, if you will. But I don't see him sticking around for long because it's gonna cost too much. So, which is why also too, even with the Russo brothers, I bet you Russo brothers cost an arm and leg to get them back. Which is why you see now, what's his name, Daniel Creighton. They're starting to build him up a little bit now. He got 3 projects that he's working with Marvel. He's recycling those talent out, man. So that way you won't cost so much. What we would say?
No, and the guy that did the Thunderbolts, he's coming back to do
X-Men. Yeah,
that's how you get young directors. And like I said, let them prove themselves and then let it go. But you also get fresh visions that way too. Because Thunderbolts is not a bad movie. People got confused, but it wasn't a bad movie.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad movie at all. But all right, y'all, let's see what we got up here. Speaking of Doomsday, let's check it out. Disney believes Avengers Doomsday can hit $1 billion without the IMAX screenings. I know y'all like, man, they gotta have the IMAX, so it's gonna feel. It will be pushed to premium formats like Dolby, D-Box, 4DX, and AMC XL. AMC XL is all right, bro. Ain't all that. But cuz think about this, man. Are you what format are you gonna watch this in, man? Regular, degular, or one of these right here?
I might end up having to do Dolby. IMAX is just different for a film like this.
Wait, hold on. Is this one of the family outings?
Say it again.
Is this one of our family outings?
It's gonna have to be.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be. I don't think we have
it's gonna be Dolby
close to us. Yeah,
it's gonna be Dolby then.
Yeah, it's I don't think we have one close to us, so yeah, it's gonna have to be a family outing to be able to do it. Yeah, but yeah, it's just one of those films that you gotta see it on a special screen. Yeah, I agree. I do think it will hit $1 billion without the IMAX, but my thing is IMAX is just special. Like it's just different when it comes to being able to see this on a different screen. So yeah, it's going to hit the $1 billion, but we'd preferably see it in IMAX and whatnot. So it's but yeah, Dolby's going to be the choice at this point. What you got, Big J?
I don't.
Hold on, what that movie did about you, cuz?
IMAX.
D-Box for 40. Okay.
Yeah, just
you don't have none. You don't have a D-Box or 4D or nothing.
4D is at the one in Red Oak.
Okay.
Yeah.
That the one you telling about, yeah. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, BJ.
No, you good. I'm trying to see what the one over here because isn't it true there's only like one or two IMAX theaters in Texas, real IMAX theaters, not the fake IMAX?
Whoa. You talking about the 70 millimeter? Yeah, it's only 2 in Texas. One in Houston and
the one in the hood. Yeah, the one.
One over there. It's off of what's that? Webb Chapel.
Yep.
Yeah.
I went to that one. I saw that. That's where I saw Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I saw Sinners there.
So I might check that out.
Oh, dude, it's good. It's cool. You got to go.
They put Project Hail Mary there this weekend.
I ain't going.
Ooh. Damn. Well, I saw Project Hail Mary. Project Hail Mary and we saw it at Dolby. That's all I watch stuff is in Dolby, bro. I love Dolby. Because Dolby not only for the visuals, but the sound too. The sound be fire with Dolby, bro. That's all we watch movies in Dolby.
Good to know.
But now, I was asking, is it gonna be one of our family outings, like how we did with like Black Panther and all that. So it's definitely be one of those. But I watch them in Dolby anyway, so this don't really hurt me. The thing is, I don't know how. Now it's gonna sound like I'm sound like a hater when I say this, bro. But BJ, me, you, and BA already talked about this. We already talked about this. I don't know why they picked Dune over Doomsday, bro. That's crazy to me, bro. When it comes to that,
they negotiated.
They had it first. They negotiated first.
They did. My bad. You're right. Movie theater could have made some money, man. They had what's the name in there on IMAX, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Cuz just said, you got to watch it in IMAX, all that type of stuff, bro. Like this movie gonna make stupid amount of money, bro. Yeah. So, but I really think this movie gonna hurt Dune. I really do. Unless
Dune will hold its own.
No, I'm not saying it won't. I mean, but it ain't gonna make $2 billion.
No.
It got the potential of making $2 billion. Like this movie had the potential of making 2.5 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And on top of that, you're cannibalizing yourself because it's both drawing from the same audience. So it's like, who you think people gonna go see first? Like I'm gonna go see Doomsday first. I'm gonna see Doom. Hey, I wait for Doom this week. Doomsday is what I've been waiting on. This is what people been talking about for a year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I don't know, bro. That's just crazy to me. And that's really why I think that's why they also kind of wiggle their way into IMAX, because that way, if they do see IMAX, that does add on dollars on top of whatever the normal price is towards their box office. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, Disney already knows why they're not tripping on it. Like, bro, we're not tripping. We're finna get that money regardless. Like I said, we're finna make a bill regardless. We're gonna wake up and make a bill. You know what I'm saying? Off this movie, so we're not even tripping. Matter of fact, if we're making a bill right now, ain't even released tickets yet. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't think they tripping, bro. At the end of the day, but that's just crazy to me. It's like you rather had that in IMAX in Doomsday?
Oh, I'm sure the theaters regret it. I guarantee the theaters like, man. Cause I wouldn't be surprised if they try to come up with like another format, like they'll have something that be equivalent to IMAX. They just throw in real quick before the end of the year. Be like, hey, look, you can go see Dune in IMAX. You can go see in MyMax. You can go see Doomsday. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that rumor that they're talking about if they could do something like maybe squeeze in like one showing of an Avenger movie or whatever, and it's like I don't know how that will work.
No, I think they got the screens locked. That's the thing. They
for like a
negotiated
month,
for
right?
exclusive. Yeah, exclusive.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's gonna be that's just interesting to me, bro. Because we already know Doomsday gonna make all the monies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Let's see what we got up here next. I think it's this one. Check this out. So George Lucas envisioned an entire trilogy with Darth Maul as a main villain. We probably should have had BA for this one. This is this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
So so this what else does have to say here? He says Maul would have survived being cut in half. Hold on. I know you're thinking, BJ. We already did it already. Hold on. Then he also says he was planning to come back with advanced cybernetic legs. We've seen that. And then last but not least, so this is what he also had to say. He says he would unite the galaxy's crime syndicate. So we're getting all that in this new episodes of the Maul show here on Disney. So the reason why I was saying hold up, the reason why we see this now. So it sounds like Disney kind of took some liberties from what George Lucas's idea was and starting to implement it here with the newer stories of Darth Maul. We just kind of wish we had seen on the movie screen, but you know how it is. But what you think about this, man?
I love villain shows and movies just to see when they're true villains, not one that see them as a anti-hero or anything like that, but a true villain. So being able to see Maul as a true villain would have been fun, especially with the crime syndicate, because it could have been that would have been the storyline of just him being a crime boss, essentially. And I think him as a crime boss with his skill set, as far as with the saber and the power, like I think that would have been really fun to watch. That point of view instead of just your typical empire or the rebel. It's a crime syndicate, and it's just purely crime syndicate and trying to gain power and everything, and being able to run things underground. I like that. That would have been a fun storyline. There would have been a nice little exit ramp from the typical Star Wars storyline. It's unfortunate that we hadn't gotten it, but with the new show coming out, if they do take liberties to add that to it, I'm excited. That makes me more excited for the story. What you got, Big J?
All right, I'm gonna say something controversial.
Oh, what? No, not Big J.
Could it be that both George Lucas and his hand-picked successor Dave Filoni were both idiots for one, slicing the most visually interesting and just interesting character as far as a bad guy that you had since Darth Vader, killing him in the first of the prequel movies, basically, then trying to bring him back and then killing him in the Clone Wars stuff when you could have had him in the background, so you could have a whole nother saga. But if your intent was, hey, we're gonna do something with him, why kill him first in the prequels, but then when you go back and do the Clone Wars, why kill him again there so that because for some reason Star Wars has a thing, they love operating this one little window between the prequel movies and the original trilogy, and they keep trying to cram as much as they can between there. I'm like, either go past that and let that story die, because like I said, you're trying to shoehorn. Oh, what happened between 2 BBY and 4 BBY? We could do a trilogy right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, just do something else, because y'all already messed that part up. You can't keep going. Yeah, right. I like Darth Maul. I think I got Darth Maul right here, on top of hot toys. But it's like y'all screwed that up, and then you keep trying to shoehorn him back in everywhere you can, and it's dumb. Because you, like I said, the fact that you already brought him back with the spider legs, and then you had the Night Sisters of Dathomir bring him back and put the other mechanical legs on. Now you're trying to come back and say, well, you're doing the Shadow Lord show, which once again is a cool show, but you had somebody who could have been your big bad for the next 20 years. They could have had him be the big overarching big bad through the whole Clone Wars and all that during the prequel trilogy. But they killed him in the beginning. He could have been operating against Palpatine and all that, trying to get revenge and everything. But like I said, and then to kill him again was just dumb. Why kill him again? Because he could have came back during the sequel trilogy. If you really want to, he could have been working in the background in the sequel trilogy. But you killed him during the Clone Wars because that's what I said. That's why I think that everybody, oh man, George Lucas is a genius. No, George likes selling toys, and Dave Filoni I think is an idiot because once again I think Dave Filoni is like, well, it's not Ahsoka, it's not Ezra Bridger. I didn't make this dude, so I'm just gonna kill him off as soon as I can because even when his brother survived your press, another interesting type of character who was out there trying to find his brother, he nerfed him because he had Kenobi cut his arm off. During the fight, was it Kenobi? Did Kenobi cut his arm off, or did the Emperor? I forgot which one. I think it was Kenobi. Kenobi cut his arm off, didn't he? When they fought Savage Opress. I think Kenobi cut his arm off, and I think the Emperor killed him. Yeah. And I'm like, once again, you had another dude that could have been cool, but they killed him within a few, So like, y'all don't give your best possible people a chance to breathe because y'all like, well, let's bring Vader back up. We'll have Vader just show up at the end of Rogue One with his cape blowing in the breeze on the spaceship and standing in space, which I don't even understand where the breeze came from. He's standing on the edge of the ship in space and his cape blowing like he on a beach somewhere.
You sound like a hater, BJ.
It's not a hater. I'm just bringing up facts.
That was a hater.
They had good stuff and they screwed it up, and then they keep trying to bring it back.
That was a force moving the cape, BJ.
He had the order. That's one of the buttons on his chest is to make the cape billow. The
air goes through the front and they come out the back. You know how it is, man.
Dramatic effects. But you see what I'm saying? Oh, you could have. They could have been. No. It's like why kill him? And then like I said, and then kill him again.
Now listen, I'm a. Don't be killing me, BJ. Just listen what I'm going to say. I'm gonna defend George Lucas on this. He kind of said this himself. I don't know. What he said was he did not realize how popular. He said this before. He didn't realize how popular Darth Maul was going to be after that movie. Because I even as a kid when I saw that, I was like, hold on. Why didn't you this dude off? Like, yo, this dude fire. I like him, right? He said that after that movie, it was like which is why you see him bringing it back with the legs and all that stuff. He had these plans for him and all that, and it was like, yo, he just didn't realize how popular the character was going to be after the movie, and he said that's a mistake that he kind of regrets or whatever. Now, as far as killing him off the second time, I can't answer that one. I can't answer that one. The only thing I can think of, BJ, is if he didn't kill him off, people would have had questions of, okay, then where was he at during, this point or whatever, or when he died?
He could have been a crime boss. He could have been running a crime syndicate underground and then pop back up during the sequel trilogy.
Yeah. No, I agree with y'all. I'm just saying he probably just didn't feel like answering them questions or whatever. Like, man, just kill him off now because people gonna be asking, where was he at in episode 4, 5, and 6 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just he's one of the most interesting characters in Star Wars history, man. Very recognizable. Like I said, like the whole crime, like you don't got to necessarily be attached to Jedis and what's going on with the actual main story of Star Wars or whatever. Like you said, he can do like the behind the scenes stuff, kind of like how we kind of got an idea of it in Solo. Remember when he was talking to Amelia Clark's character, and so. I've always liked Maul, bro. I thought Maul was a beast or whatever, man. He's in the comics and all that type of stuff, which is why I can't wait for this new show. Y'all know how I feel about the animated stuff for Star Wars. I ain't the biggest fan, but I'm definitely excited for this. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Darth Maul, one of my favorite characters too. So I'm with you. I hated that he got cut in half, and then they kind of made excuses for it to bring him back or whatever. But like I said, I will give George Lucas his props on that. He did admit that. He said, I messed up on that one. I did not realize how popular he was going to be after that movie. And the rest is history or whatever. So, You said when is it coming out?
It comes
on
out
the 4th?
the 6th. The 6th.
Oh, the 6th. The 6th. The 6th. See, okay, I did that. So you said 2 episodes, right?
2 episodes on April 6th.
It's about 30 minutes, right? They're 30 minutes a piece, right?
I don't know. I didn't look. So, I understand you gave George Lucas a break, as your Lord and Savior, George Lucas. But what about Dave Filoni? You gonna go ahead and admit that Dave Filoni did not get this one? He did not nail this one.
So Dave Filoni was a part of that.
Wasn't he the one that did the Clone Wars and all that? Wasn't that all Dave Filoni?
Well, hold on. So Dave Filoni was actually making up for what George Lucas messed up on. You be honest, think about it.
Then why kill him again?
That part. Oh, I don't know then. That part I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, the only thing I can think of, Big J, is they didn't want to answer questions because folks gonna ask. Well, damn, he was alive this whole time. Like you said, you keep him alive, right? Before after is that episode 3? So from episode 3, you keep him alive. Wait, so when he what part? Where did he fall at when he died the second time? Between what movies?
That would have been between 2 and 3, right?
3? Oh, 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So if he had stayed alive past 3, episode 3, right, and then made it to the sequel trilogies, everybody in their mama would have been asking, bro, then what he been at this whole time? Why he wasn't in this and that or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like they would have been asking questions. So that's why I said maybe they did that to make it line up to work. As a matter of fact, he been hunting Obi-Wan Kenobi, right? If Obi-Wan was in episode 4, folks been wondering like, why he didn't meet him, why he didn't fight, Maul, but around that time, right? Episode 4 or whatever. They've been all kind of questions being asked. So they probably just he died before Obi-Wan Kenobi met Luke, so that way he can start that story fresh or whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's the only thing I can think of. Because I'm not mad at the fact that if he had stayed alive from 3, and then he been doing underworld stuff, and then he popped back up in episode 7, 8, 9 or whatever, I wouldn't be mad at that. But
the Mandalorian, all that stuff is happening after 6. You know what I'm saying? It's all stuff that's set after episode 6. And like, did they worry about trying to explain Grogu?
Yeah, good point.
Because Grogu was born and was 50 years old. So why not talk about what happened with Grogu? Like that wasn't an issue for them to introduce that character, but to introduce the Mandalorian or all the other Mandalorians they brought in, besides Din Djarin, they all were just underground doing stuff, hiding out. And like I said, it could have been the same thing.
Does Darth Maul age like that?
His legs don't.
I was wondering about that because I'm like, so what does this race like last? Well, we don't know because him and his brother died pretty young. But that's why I was like, I wonder if that race or whatever they are, I wonder if they live a long time or whatever. But no, that's a good point. I didn't think about it. I don't know then, BJ. I don't have no idea, bro. Like I said, I wouldn't have been mad at it because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I didn't even think that. I didn't know that was actually Darth Maul at the end of Solo. I thought that was somebody else. And I'm like, hold on, that can't be Darth Maul because I thought he had died or whatever, right? That's of course that's before I hadn't watched none of the anime stuff to even know what was going on and stuff. So I thought that was him. But then you watch the spoiler alerts and all that stuff. You start talking about the crime syndicate and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting. But we're gonna start seeing that here, which means that this show, Darth Maul, where does that fall at? Is this after the events of Solo?
Oh, so here's the answer to your question about how long. So they said regular Zabraks live up to 100 years, but they said the ones that are Dathomirian Zabraks that are force sensitive can be 180 to 250 years old.
Okay. So they're not quite what Chewbacca is, but they close.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah, I think Chewie and them live up to 500 years, I believe. So
they get that all?
Yeah, a 400 to 500, one of them. I know Yoda's race. They live the longest or whatever. Yeah, I think Chewie, because I think Chewie's 400 in the sequel trilogy, if I'm not mistaken. Or he was 400 on. I can't remember. I know that he lived up to about 400 or 500 years old or whatever. So
yeah, they said 400 plus years.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said 234 during the Force Awakens.
Oh, okay, 234. Yeah, so they can live up to about 400, 500. So yeah, knew it was something like that. But all right, y'all, let's go ahead and get to the question, the comments, man. We can call it afternoon, fellas. All right, man. Who is this person right here in the comment section? Anybody know this guy? BA says definitely a 7.5. I mean, a 7.75. But it's not a bad thing. It's another story along the main story. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
He's talking about Invincible
Yeah.
episode. Yeah, I didn't hate it, bro. I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like I said, when every episode is hitting like a 9, if you hit like an 8.0, it's going to be considered the lowest rating. So it's going to make news.
Why you hate it so much? Like, okay. He also says, but y'all like Predator. Hashtag not my Predator. Hashtag not my news. No, we were saying he a bad guy. He a bad guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
I just like the nuance. I just like the nuance of Predator, though. It didn't have to be seen as a good guy, but I just like the nuance.
He need to put Badlands or something behind it because Predator could mean a lot of stuff. But y'all like Predator. Oh, hey, sorry.
Badlands.
Hashtag Badlands, BA. Hashtag Badlands. He also says they doing too much. Release the movie. Just do another movie with the advanced technology. A little too late now, BA. They already started. You gonna get the movie in the next 10 years, BA. Just be happy with it.
Right after was it what's your video game everybody like?
GTA
6.
Yeah,
they gonna re-release GTA 5 in another 5 years. Salam, he says, "What's up? Yeah, Stan is a legend, but he talking crazy. Dr. Doom is a definition of a villain. He's a complex character that has shown moments of honor and civility, but nah, bad guy. Yeah, man.
Facts.
Yeah, Big J and Cuz said, nah, he a good guy down underneath. What they told me.
He's misunderstood.
He's Mr. Misunderstood.
Misunderstood.
BA says Steve will be forever Chris Evans. 10 more years. That man gonna be 86 in 10 more years, PA. He gonna be 86. He said reboot Storm. I know a great act. I know of a great fan cast. Oh man, I saw some last night. BS sent it to you. I said send it to you last night. I don't know why I didn't do it. I was like, hope it be a girl right here. I saw on somebody saw the picture of a Bill over on Instagram. BA says, damn well he's going to have that shield. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I'm just asking, bro, because they talking like Sam gonna be Captain America for the next like 25 years or something like that. So I don't know. We're gonna see. And then he said, I'm ageist. He said old people are living. BJ living proof.
You know what? Why am I not catching strays? He ain't even on the show today.
You hear that?
Delete his comments.
Was the weed by your ear? Salam said the studios are not going to let anything die. They're going to milk anything that has a speck of success. Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Especially with the way the biz is now. Look at how they dug up Toy Story for another run. Bro, that's what. So to explain that part, Salam, I don't know if y'all remember when Bob Chapek got fired and they brought back Bob Iger. He wanted to revive some older, like more recognizable IP to kind of get Disney's ball rolling again. Because remember, Disney hit a low point when Bob Chapek was there. So to kind of rebuild that brand of Disney, they decided to bring a lot of their older IP out there, brought it back, which is why you saw them bringing out another Toy Story, right? It's supposed to try to help and reboot the image of Disney or whatever. So, but yeah, I hear you though. I hear you. Toy Story should died at 3, but it was a great send off. But I mean, I'm gonna go see it. So it is what it is. BA says IMAX is for world building, in my opinion. Secret Wars definitely. Yeah, I mean, I've seen movies in IMAX a bunch of times, but I'm more of a Dolby guy. But no, I understand why people are upset that this movie's not in IMAX. But I already know you and Big J gonna go see Doom first, so y'all should be happy. You know what I'm saying?
I need a nap. Maybe so.
You know what? You saying that I probably need to eat, then take a nap, then go watch it, bro. I'll probably stay up and watch it then. IMAX is running Dune instead of Doom. Yes, it's running Dune instead of Doomsday. Yes, he said I don't mind it because the visuals and the sound of Dune films are exceeding the MCU films. Like Sinners did, Dune will have IMAX sold out. He starts shaking his head. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, Salam. I'm not the biggest Doom fan, bro. I tried with the first one. I haven't even looked at the second one yet. I tried with the first one. It's boring to
The
me.
second one's better than the first one.
Yeah, you told me. I just took your word for it because I couldn't do it, bro. I still ain't made it through the first one yet to even get to the second. Now maybe one day I'll sit down and bear it and try to watch it. I'll try my best to watch both of them. Well, right now that movie's so boring, man. I guess I never read the book, so I don't even know anything about Dune. I know of Dune from the old movies and stuff like that, and I've heard the books and stuff. I just never really read them or got into them like that. So I don't know. BA says one question: is Big J going to watch the new series? Yes. So the whole speech was full of hate.
No. I said I like Darth Maul. I'm saying why kill him?
No, he's saying he said such
from a
blasphemy.
fan standpoint, I like the character, but y'all decided to kill the character. So it's not me hating on him. I'm thinking they're idiots for killing the best thing about the prequels.
Yeah, like I said, I agree with you. I was just trying to find out, like, give you a reason why I think they probably did it or something. I don't know. I really don't know.
I think
it don't make any sense to me either.
BA just want to hate on me. That's all that is. BA just want to hate on me from the stands.
You can't even get in.
Mm-hmm. You outside the club.
Salam says, I agree with BJ. George is lying. He knows he screwed up. And that's why I said, Salam, he did. He admitted. He admitted he screwed up. He said he didn't know that the character was going to be that popular after the movie. He says, but man, when I saw Darth Maul show up with them spider legs, I cracked up. Yeah, I didn't like spider legs. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I did not like the spider legs. I didn't like it at all. I was just like,
Spider-Man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like spider legs at all, bro. I just wish they didn't cut them in half and then, try their best to bring them back in some type of shape, form, or fashion. They should just, like I said, hindsight, he shouldn't have killed him or whatever. But Salam says, side note, have y'all seen that? Have you seen They Will Kill You? Decent flick. I have not seen that yet. I might go see that today. After we get done with y'all, kids. I'm probably gonna see that.
Okay.
And then he says, wait, y'all not feeling Dune? Wow. No, I didn't like Dune, Salam. I'm sorry. I tried a couple times.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, cousin seen it 18 times, you know what I'm saying, per movie. I couldn't do it, man.
Wait, how much did the highest grossing Dune movie made what, 714 million?
Bro, you know what's crazy? You remember me, you and BA talked about that one episode, BJ. I was thinking like, man, we finna get killed for this. So I went over, I was listening to Basco and them show one day, and all of them were saying the same thing on the show. They're like, I just couldn't get into Dune, it's boring. Blah, blah. I was like, well, damn, I thought it was just us.
No.
That's why I never wanted to say nothing. Like, bro, I don't want nobody killing me for saying I ain't like Dune or it was boring or whatever. All of them were like
my wife said the same thing. She don't care for it. She was like, yeah, I fell asleep in the first one, so she hasn't seen the second one.
I haven't seen the second one yet.
I'm the only one that's seen it.
Cuz told me shut up, go watch the second one. He seen it. I'm like, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I said I still ain't finished the first one yet, bro. I said I gotta watch the first one again before I go see the second one. I gotta find a way to stay woke.
I see how y'all are. How y'all feel about Avatar now? Like you go see it, and then you hear everybody else around you say how trash it is.
Avatar is a $2 billion movie, so don't do that.
Still trash. But it is what it is. You don't hear anybody hyping it up outside in the streets.
Oh man, shots fired. Salah says, if y'all try watching it at home rather in IMAX, I understand it's a theater experience. Yeah, no, and I wanted to watch it in IMAX, bro, because in the theaters because I like watching movies in theaters before I watch it at home. So,
there was a dude that was watching on one of the 1/6 scale, the collectibles videos, and they were talking about Dune. And he said the same thing. He said he went to go watch it in the theater and fell asleep in the theater.
I did too.
He said he was like, yeah. He said he kept hearing all the stuff about it. He said he went to go watch it. He said he fell asleep for about an hour and then woke up and saw the end. And he was like, I'm like, dude, that movie was boring. I don't care what
Yeah,
you guys. It was. I fell asleep 3 times at home trying to watch it.
I fell
I
asleep
tried.
at
to
the
I was supposed to
argue
theater.
with
make it to the end. I'm like, okay.
That first one was slow, but the second one is much better. It has a lot more going on.
Yeah, like I said, I had to
know
rewatch it. I had to
it's a hard
rewatch it,
barrier
bro.
to get through.
It's a napping.
Definitely a napping experience, bro. I got a good nap in. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did get a good nap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dang, you know what? That's probably what like my wife be trying to tell me turn on something I like so she can go to sleep. Sometimes I might have to put.
Wait a minute.
I might have to put Dune on. Right? Oh, you want me to go sleep? We both go sleep on this one. Put this Dune on real quick.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh man, but yeah, that's a good one, bro. But yeah, man, listen, appreciate y'all, man, geeking out with your boys, man, for another episode. You guys into the geek culture and all that stuff, geek content. We talk about that all the time over here every Tuesday and Saturday morning, y'all. So you'll follow us over here for these conversations. Also, too, if everybody can hit them likes for us, that'd be much appreciated too, man. We definitely appreciate y'all, man. Support the channel. So we had a couple more subscribers. We definitely appreciate y'all. We'll be back here on what's today, Saturday? We'll be back on Tuesday, y'all. We're gonna talk about. Excuse me. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna do this.
Maul and it'd be.
Wait, no, it's a Daredevil. I'm gonna have to find out a way to. I'll probably have to watch like Daredevil on my phone or something, bro. Because while I'm at work or something, because I don't know. I'll figure out something.
That's
I know like 2. Yeah, I'm about to do that
phone.
too, bitch. I'm about to do that. I didn't want to download no apps on my phone because I already got enough on my phone. So,
get you a Samsung.
That's what I got.
Oh, upgrade it then.
You know what I'm saying? But no, we're gonna talk about Daredevil episode. Or just nobody care about the wealth, BJ. Not everybody wealthy like that. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Listen, we gonna talk about Daredevil episode 2 and 3 on Tuesday. All right, so y'all can join us for that. Join us for that conversation. So we'll be back here on Tuesday, y'all. Shout out to BA in the comment section, stirring up the crowd. We'll be back here on Tuesday. Got Cuz in the building. We got Big J. BA will be back with us on Tuesday. This is Cuz We Geeked. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. So till then, y'all, stay geeked. And we out.